아니지? 걔가 죽었어?
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
이럴 수가. 걔가 죽은 거야?
He looks bad.
내가 또 뭐 잘못했니? 걔에서 왜 죽어가?
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan.
좋아, 걔라서 죽진 않았군. 만족이야.
Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
What's this area of the ship?
This allows lag-free communication. Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander.
I'm more interested in just...
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Well, you look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. Most of us didn't get a Cerberus rebuild. They outdid themselves with you. Ask for any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
우리 조커 한번 말 걸어줘야지.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite.
뭐야?
With that pole up his ass.
빡빡한데도.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
시타델이네 사는데. 게로스가 주포에 있다 그랬는데.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts.
게로스.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
아닌데. 함주포 앞쪽에 있구나.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting.
시도니스를 죽여야겠다. 이 나쁜 놈이 가면 게러스를.
One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of. Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
자이드는 어디지?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice.
선택이 아니었어?
My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe.
1편보다 좀 더
I
표정이
like to know
살아있는
where
것
I fit
같아.
in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool.
Maybe.
You are who you are,
that
Miranda.
the difference is you were great before we... That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe
You told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one.
어머니가 없어?
Most of my genetic material is based
아,
on my
진짜야?
father's tissue.
충격적이다.
His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
충격적이야. 그냥 난 아빠 한 명으로부터 태어났다는 거네. 충격적인데. 역시 SF물이라 엄청난 걸 얘기하네. 아무렇지 않게.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you.
표정이 살아있어.
I
표정이
always
살아있어.
regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could.
미국식
I won't make the
제스처
same mistake again.
살아있네.
Why don't we open this bottle right here? Right now. You and me.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Olenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins.
젠킨스.
Soldiers like him make the Alliance great.
젠킨스가 그 1편 시작하자마자 죽은 그
Cerberus lacks the
군인이죠.
same enthusiasm.
기억 못 하실까봐.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, I leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk.
좀 취하셨어요, 아줌마.
Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
또 취했어, 이 아줌마. 아.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency
어,
care.
흔들,
In the event of
흔들.
critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a
멀미 날 것
fully
같아.
equipped medical facility.
씨, 보고 있는데 멀미 날 것 같아. 술 깬다. 깬 것 같아. 아직은 안 됐으니까 뭐 해주시.
How can I help you, Commander?
I won't take
Back
any
to
more.
work.
자이드 보러 가야지. 자이드가 어딨지? 엔진 코어 쪽에 있나? 아닐 것 같은데. 저는 화물고.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
What are you talking about?
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which
뒤에
contains
뭐
the ship's
떠들고
main fusion
있었는데.
plant and Mass Effect core.
씹어버렸어.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those
I
T6.
bet you could find them in the Omega markets. if
Anything
you
else?
want.
오메가
Will
상점가
do,
있대.
Commander.
이거 자이드는 어디인 거야? 그러게요. 술 엄청 금방 깨네요.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
뭐 감시 카메라를 보고 있어, 이 미친.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
쓰레기 버리는 게 있어요. 오, 저기 박살나네. 쓰레기 압축기. 오, 쩔어.
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. So you knew Archangel from before. Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
그래, 안녕. 얘긴 다 한 것 같고 이제는 다시 오메가로 다시 가야겠네요. 저기 아니잖아 근데. 다시 오메가로 가겠습니다. 가자 게러스. 자이드도 데려가 볼까? 잠시만요. 충격탄 2급. 무기 공격력 체력이 증가합니다. 충성도를 높여야 사용 가능. 과부하.
Where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
여기 멀쩡히 걸어서 돌아다니고 있는데. 드라이브 하츠. 진료소가 어디서 진료소? 오메가 상점. 일단 오메가 상점 가서 부품을 사도록 할게요.
Humans, a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human. And you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this, friends. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin!
You're crazy.
Be gone! Sinner. I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow, soldiers for the cause. Way is clear, my friends. Draw your
혹시 퀘스트 줄까 해서
weapons
계속
for the
눌렀는데 아무것도 안 주네.
word. Face its terrible wrath. The end times will come, not with a bang, but with a sigh. Those who dip their extremities in well-skinned glass must
Vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted village could not become involved in a purely human matter.
The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience. I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt. You're back. You must have seen something you like.
The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
이건 비싼데? 5만 원이네. 패스. 살까? 살까?
This is valuable.
You're back. You must have seen something you like.
여기 오메가 잠깐 오메가 상점에서 뭐 사라 그랬는데. 왜 이렇게 버렁뱅이들이 많아? 거래 안 돼?
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
뭐지 이건? 이건 좀 필요 없는 것 같아.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
뭐야 쟤네?
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an Admiral's star and will remain in command of the Orizon. The captain deemed her promotion.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvaged parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. Can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
셰퍼드 체력 10% 증가. 아, 나 왜 이렇게 비싸? 아유. 아, 업그레이드 엄청 비싸네. 이거 언제 다 사? 이건 뭐가 있네? 아니, 좀 아니다. 헤롯이랑 얘기를 좀 해봐야겠네. 아, 예전이랑 달리 이 퀘스트 위치가 잘 표시가 안 되니까 되게 불편하네.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
What kinds of things do you...
With
I
pride,
have things to do.
courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
착한 일 했어 또. 글로벌 아니 유니버설 호구, 코스메틱 호구다.
At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here.
Said he had a close family. He'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my
가게를
body.
뺏겼구나.
And left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
I should be going.
여기 피스트 있다. 피스트.
Shepard?
1편에 있던
I heard you
애인데?
were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there to follow up.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down. Goddamn saviors of the
아, 여기 탈리를 데려왔어야 되나?
man's living.
탈리를 데려왔어야 되네. 탈리를.
I got the message last time. I work at a shipping dock.
한 대가 탈리가 한 대 때려줬을 것 같은데. 근데 탈리가 아직 없어. 와, 셰퍼드 춤춘다. 다른 각도 안 맞아, 안 되나? 별로 화끈한 춤을 추지 않네요. 말거리가 없네. 이거 또 있어. 1편에 있던 거 여기 또 있네. 뭐 팁을 준다도 있어? 얘는 팁도 줘. 팁을 안 주면 팁을 더 내놓으라는 눈빛을 하고 했던 것 같았어요. 헬레나 블레이크? 어디서 많이 들은 이름인데?
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you.
아, 얘 걔구나.
I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire.
여기 서브 퀘스트 하면서 나왔던 애야. 제가 그때 살려줬거든요. 얘가 막 죽이려 그랬는데 살려줬어.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
여기서 잘 살고 있는 거 보니 뭔가 뿌듯하네. 살려주길 잘했네.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
I'm looking for Morden Solis.
I always liked Morden. If you really need to find him...
What do you need? You do that.
여기를 아직 안 가봤네. 보물상, 오메가 성전 갔었고, 여기 갔고, 아파트랑 격리지역. 격리지역에 모딘이 있고, 아파트 애프터라이프 VIP 구역 갔다가
Aria has work for him. You're interested? Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
가자. 아까 그 말했던 그 남군주를 내가 구해야 되나 보네. 가죠. 이게 어디 있었더라? 그 내려가는 길 밑에 층에 있었는데.
Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could You could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
어디서 찾아야지? 앞 애프터라이프 근처에서 찾으라는데 여기 애프터라이프인데 올라가 볼까?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Solarian Silver Dagger and the Turian Nova Cluster.
So beautiful.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I understand Patriarch's still in residence in Afterlife.
I'm working on it.
어딨지? 페이트리아크 안에 없는데 이쪽에 있나?
You do that.
나가면 있나? 오 여기 있네.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
오 따로 전투를 안 해도 알아서 죽여줬군. 순식간에 처리하는데.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shiloh.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
자동 저장 한번 해주고요.
Today we interview Counselor Anderson. The tireless former soldier has put down his guns to build bridges with numerous trade treaties.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Bloodpack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, Maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
I'm not looking for payment from you.
Look at you. So proud. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage
이번 작품은 좀 한글화가 되게 잘 된 것 같아. 오역이 별로 안 보이네.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. Or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time. Maybe I'll be here.
무슨 서브 퀘스트를 받았네. 자, 이쪽은 끝난 것 같고요. VIP 쪽으로 한번 가보겠습니다. 네, 그 1편에서는 되게 오역이 많았어요. 그 서브 퀘스트 할 때 특히 좀 많았고 메인 퀘스트에는 그렇게 많진 않은데 가끔 오역이 보이긴 했었어요. 그래가지고 그냥 웃고 넘어갔는데 2편은 지금까지는 별로 오역이 하나도 없네요. 여태까지 보면서 딱히 오역이라고 할 만한 게 보이지 않네요. 딱 보면은 그냥 한글로만 읽어도 얘가 갑자기 뭐 뜬금없는 소리라는 거예요. 막 그쵸? 서버 쪽에는 아예 안 한 것들도 많아요. 심지어 아까 여기 있던 놈들이 누가 막 나한테 막 무서워하던데 누가 보낸 거냐고. 그래서 걔가 딴 제가 아직 안 간 구역들 중 하나 있겠죠? 없고. VIP 온리인데 못 들어가네.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
못 들어가는 거야? 아파트 쪽으로 갔다가 이제 모딘을 만나러 마지막으로 딱 가면 끝날 것 같네요. 헤롯의 성전. 마시. 방금 마시라고 떴는데 마시가 어디 있냐? 아, 얘구나.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a
반복이네, 반복.
You and you.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
그래도 사람을 데려가는 게 낫겠죠? 혹시 모르니.
Shoot, they're cleared to come in. Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Orchard should be in from the moves.
We've got hostiles!
Right!
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much
내가 뭘
already.
했다고?
Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solis.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me.
메디킷 줬나봐요.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down.
모딘이 은근히 강력한데?
Doctor. Doctors don't execute people and
뭐야,
display the
진짜?
bodies as a warning.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
모딘
The
좀
plague
무서운데?
is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to
누가 이런
your
짓을 한 거지?
species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I should go.
I should go. I should go. I should go, go. I should go. 은행 단말기. 어딨어? 없는데? 어디 갔니 이거? 아 이제 나오네.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal. Looks like he tried to claw his way out.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
죽어가는구만 무슨.
Datus isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague.
지도 죽어가는데.
Here before he infects me too. Davis died last night.
고작 이것 때문에 있는 거야?
Affirmative. Right there.
목표는 저쪽이니까 일단 이쪽으로 가봐야겠다.
On our left. Destroy my shields. Heading to cover.
Gotta hurt!
Night night.
I've got him!
잡았나? 계단이 있긴 한데 막혀있네. 이놈의 해킹은 왜 이렇게 많아?
Oh, thank God you're human.
We saw that door open before those Turians had found us.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it
전염병의
start?
정체가 대체
The
뭐지?
first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
돈은 챙겨가겠다 대신에. 공짜는 없지. 내가 너네를 무슨 공짜로 돕겠니? 너네가 돈을 주니까 내가 도와주는 거지. 경험치도 주고, 그치? 세상에 공짜가 어딨어요. 공짜 없습니다. 당연히 돈을 주니까 해주는 거지. 이리로 가면 되나?
What's this?
이쪽이 목표 같은데 아까 계단 위로 가면 뭐 딴 게 있나? 계단 위로 먼저 가야겠다. 돈을 벌었습니다. 자, 저로 가자 그럼. 전작에선 등에 무기들을 바리바리 들고 다녔는데 이번 작에서 좀 덜 들고 다니니까 뭔가 허전하다. 하나 큰 거 하나 들고 다니는. 저쪽이니까 내일로 가보자. 뭐야?
Deploying tech overload.
Get over here!
가자. 오 뭐야? 안돼 불 붙었어.
Get me off your damn scope!
Incoming! Watch out! Kurgan charging! Taking fire.
오.
It's closing fast!
Watch out!
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
목표는 저쪽. 이쪽으로 한번 가보겠습니다. 이쪽이야?
Hey, back off. We got here first.
인간 전도둑이야?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. Plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
써놔야지. 다녀오.
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, it doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to save
보차들이
the hell
뭔가
out.
한 것 같긴
Tell me
한데.
everything you know about Morden Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kind of had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry to see him go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while, get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
셰퍼드 저 말을 믿어? 저거 딱 봐도 구라잖아. 안 훔쳐가긴 뭘 안 훔쳐가. 당연히 훔쳐가겠지. 말이라고 해 이걸? 일로 내려왔나? 아닌데. 지금 뭐가 있지? 모퉁이를 돌아서 오른쪽에 보면 진료소가 있다고 했어. 여기가 그 진료소 같아요. 클리닉. 진료소네, 진료소. 클리닉. 경비가 있어?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
가기 전에 가능한 건 좀 가기 전에 할 수 있는 건 다 하고 가도록 하죠. 일단 이 진료소에 무슨 중화기 탄약이 왜 진료소에 있는 거야? 아 특이하네. 안녕 모딘?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns? Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes, but who? Someone important, valuable, someone with secrets, someone like...
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about
완전
Cerberus?
똑똑해 모딘.
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's marks. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
말 진짜 빨라.
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
변화를 목적으로 인간의 유전적 구조의 변이를 강화합니다.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work the Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
무기를 바꿀 수 있어요. 새로 얻은 무기를 한번 선택해보죠. 핸드캐논. 무시무시한 보조장 무장입니다. 장갑의 효과적이나 보호막이나 방어막을 갖춘 적에 약합니다. 보호막이나 방어막에 약하고, 보호막과 바이오, 이거는 보호막에 강하고, 지금은 장갑의 효과적이나 보호막에는 약하고, 장갑의 효과적이나 보호막에 약하고, 둘 다 같은 종류네. 사면사가 가능한 게 보호막과 바이오틱 보호막. 그러니까 처음엔 사면사로 쏘다가 그 다음에 장갑을 갖춘 애들한테는 그거 좋아. 알았습니다. 자, 세이브를 하고 아마 이쪽 길로 가는 것 같죠? 처음에는 사면사가 되는 걸로 치다가 핸드캐논으로.
Watch out! Clear the blast zone!
얘네는
One left!
장갑의 효과적인 게 뭐였더라? 장갑의 효과적인 게 있나요?
Gotcha!
오, 장갑이 없어졌어 그냥. 쩐다.
You're done!
Here we go!
뭐야?
I've got
이제 미란다는 저기 개도라는 이유가 뭐야? 이 원딜 아니었어요? 왜 개도라세요? 오, 잠깐 쟤 무기를 써야겠다.
Heads up!
nice trick. You're done!
미란다 어디 갔니?
Lost shields. Here goes.
무기를 바꿨더니 이미 장갑이 사라졌어. 다 잡았다. 아닌가? 벌써?
Enemy charging.
대체 어디다 쓰는 거야 스킬을? 좋아 좋아. 성공적인 전투였어. 근데 총알이 없다. 뭐지 이건? 도박단 말기. 이건데? 이건 이거 아니다. 이거다. 어디 총알 좀 없니? 총알 썩을 놈들아 총알 좀 줘. 총알이 너무 없잖아. 총알 저기 있다 총알. 저쪽이야? 잠시만.
Going now.
어딨지? 이거 아닌데 어디 갔어? 왜 없어? 나와야지 뭘 누르지. 이거다. 이거 아니야? 뭐야 왜 이거 4개야? 어렵구만.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
인간이 얼마나 고결한데 이 개자식아. 니네 바타리안들은 맨날 약탈이라는 주제.
To kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
총알이다. 그럼 실제 방향은 이쪽이란 소리죠?
Incoming!
뭐야? 아우. 떨어졌어. 오케이. 오 씨발.
Got it.
Heavy weapons, watch yourselves. Drop it. Hey.
This will put them down.
미란다 잘 싸운다. 뭐야? 어딨어?
Night night. Hostile.
피가 막 쭉쭉 차네. 이게. 총이 바뀌었네. 총알을 다 썼나? 끝없이 와? 다 잡았니? 다 잡았나보다. 내려가자. 목표는 왜 저쪽이라고 나오지? 대체 이거 무슨 무기인지 궁금해. 한번 써봐야지. 이따가 적 또 나오면. 저쪽이 실제 가는 길이면 아까 거기는 다른 길이라는 건데 이쪽으로 먼저 가야겠네. 뭐야? 다 통하는 길이잖아. 에이씨. 너무 길지. 지도가 제대로 안 보여서. 무슨 무기일지 궁금하다. 빨리 쏴보고 싶어. 중화기. 오. 엄청 강력하게 나간 것 같아. 가자 얘들아.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
뭐라고? 콜렉터가 더 강하게 만들어준다고?
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines.
진짜 콜렉터랑 같이 일하는 거였어? 충격적이다.
We kill you first.
Incoming.
어? 니네가 날 어떻게 죽여?
There we go. I've got it. Nice shot.
You're done!
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
루팅 좀 하고. 별거 없니? 왜 이렇게 별거 없어 보이지? 총알. 총알 가지는 없니? 총알이 없네.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
Located fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
뭐야? 가장자리에 하나가 있다고? 반대편에 오 씨발 누구세요?
One down, one to go. Let's move.
뭐야? 또 있어?
Grabbing cover! Come on over!
헤드샷은 노린다. 오 뭐야 뭐가 미사일 날렸어. 아
Heads up! Watch out!
그렇습니다. 오, 많아. 아유.
Both bands are up. That should be it.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
나 왜 악행이 늘었냐? 내가 뭐 했나? 나 왜 악행이 늘었지?
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
I can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him. I can't believe Morden said all those things.
삐졌어 얘.
I thought I knew him.
Just need to finish up here at clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
뭐 여기 둘러볼 게 더 있나? 없을 것 같은데. 여기 사람들 있네.
You were right about Morden. He made sure we were safe here.
Thanks for bringing us here. Thanks for bringing us here.
You were right about...
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives. Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives. Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Things are gonna be tough when Morden goes. I hope everyone here remembers everything.
It's going to be strange running the clinic without the professor. We'll get by.
뭐야? 야, 나 좀 봐. 야, 사람 위로 올라갔어. 아, 뭐야 이거 버그 이거 뭐야? 나 이거 마치 그 틀비 위에 카인 타고서 저격 쏘는 그런 느낌인데. 야, 이거 올라가졌어. 뭐야? 안 내려가죠. 아, 씨발. 수가 없잖아. 떠나야 되잖아. 이래. 노르망디 연구실에서 연구 컴퓨터에 접속하세요.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
Very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas.
You don't have
drug.
to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. We're going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
이거 레니게이드가 수치가 올라가도 별로 상관이 없는 거야?
What's this area of the ship?
This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm
Why aren't
grid.
these used everywhere?
To contact 100 different...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
바로 옆에 있구나. 통신실 바로 옆에 그게 있네.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Normandy's technical lab, where you can investigate new research upgrades that will improve ship or team performance. All upgrades can be developed in the Normandy's lab, provided you have acquired the necessary resources. You can find these resources by scanning planets or searching while on missions.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze Collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable.
어려울수록
Plague stretched
좋아하네.
abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
키라이면은 예전에 버마에서 그 제가 살려줬던
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi.
키라이.
His team helped me destroy
그쵸.
Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
복제연구소
Heard he was part
파괴할
of
때
jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
자 이제 또 분대원들이랑 하나씩 또 얘기를 하러 얘기해줘야죠. 삐지지 않게.
Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
You sound hesitant, Jacob. Am I putting you on the spot?
You're trying to. Sorry if I knee-jerked. Cerberus puts a lot of suspicion in your head. I like you, Shepard. So talk, and we'll see how it goes.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
No Mrs. Taylor waiting in port, Jacob? I'm surprised.
Don't be. Easier that way. Cerberus keeps you mobile. Aside from guarding you for 2 years. Not the worst job I've had, that's for sure. Where are you going with this?